Greetings, Pisces, all placements. Okay, so right off the bat, I was hearing pack horse, pack rat, pack house, packing, a packed house, trap house. Um, Also, just packing. I was thinking like packing for a trip, but someone here could be packing. You know, they got the eggplant. They could be packing. I'm also hearing big things come in small packages, so it's always like the short. There's a rap song that says that. Like it's always like the short, skinny guys that are like packing the anacondas or something. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the lyric in the song is. It be short guys rocking anacondas. Monster. That's Jessie Reyez. Okay, so something. I really like Jessie Reyez. She kind of has like that girl next door vibe, but she's just really real and really cool. So Pisces, someone here in the past could have like friend zoned you or been like, oh, you're like a sister to me, or oh, you're just a good friend to me. But you say she's just a friend, or you say he's just a friend, whatever, you know, take it for however it fits. Someone here said you were just a friend, or you said someone was a friend, and that's not true. They're actually like, I have my eye on you, and you could be my everything. I mean, they do say marry your best friend. Like that is how marriages tend to work, is they say marry your best friend. Now Pisces, what I was also hearing for you guys is that some of you, there is an opportunity of a lifetime. I was hearing the song, a moment like this. Some people wait a lifetime for that one. Okay, so yeah, some people wait a lifetime for this moment. However, Pisces, something isn't all it's cracked up to be. A job, a relationship, a housing situation or something, I don't know. Something here needs, you like wait. Just wait before you make any big changes. So for my Pisces who are feeling like life is just kind of not lifing, or life is kind of boring, or life is kind of monotonous, there is a need here for you to pause and wait, because there is news on the way and it keeps getting delayed, it keeps getting delayed, it keeps getting delayed. And it's a test because, again, I keep coming back to the gold mine era, where there was a company who made specific mining equipment, and they mined and mined for days and weeks and months, and they weren't striking gold. So they sold their equipment and they left. And then the people who bought the equipment, this is real, this is a true story, the people who bought the equipment struck gold 3 feet from where the previous company stopped mining. So for some of my Pisces, you are about to strike gold, or someone is about to strike gold by like hiring you or getting something. It's like something here is like the secret key. Someone here has the secret sauce. I'm also hearing the secret garden. I think that was a book or a movie, but I didn't watch it. I'm also hearing Little House on the Prairie. I also didn't watch, or I don't know much about that. But someone here could also just want like the simple life. They could like taking care of the goats in the morning and collecting eggs. And, you know, for me, it's like, I love doing horse chores. Like I love feeding my horse and like cleaning out the paddock and the stuff. Like that is enjoyable, like everyday stuff. That's what keeps me going. That's what makes me feel fulfilled and alive. And that for me is what keeps depression and things like that away, because caring for the horses and being with the horses every day, like that is my medicine. It just is. So you have to figure out what that is for you. And someone here could have been like into the big city life or the big city lights, or they thought they were, but the more that they live that lifestyle, like the more bleak and dull their heart feels. Like now they're craving the Little House on the Prairie type of life. They're craving wide open spaces, room to make her big mistake. She needed new faces. Someone here could want new faces around, but I don't know. It's like, it might just be around the corner. Like you could just be frequenting the wrong place. Like choose a different grocery store, choose a different gas station. Like something here, it's not as far away as you think. And so some of my Pisces, you could kind of fumble something by moving too far or taking something too far, and then you can't go back, or it's like it's extra steps to undo something. So also for some of my Pisces, there could be like a really great work opportunity, but it's going to be a lot of work. And for some of my Pisces, it is going to be a complete and total upheaval and life change. And it's going to kind of be in the difference of, if you saw yourself, you know, like getting married, having a family and like settling down and like having this type of lifestyle, it's like you can do that, or you can like be a star or be a top athlete. Or not saying you can't do both, because people absolutely succeed at both, but which one would you have less regret about not achieving if you can't expect both? Because you can't. And right now, for my Pisces, it seems like you are at this turning point where you have a blank canvas, and it's like God is either going to present you with a suitor that you could really have an honest to good, settle down, great family life with, but the beginning years of creating that family life might be your best years of a performer or as an athlete or something. That's not necessarily the same for everyone, but if you had to hand one in and only have the other, like if you couldn't have both, I'm not saying you can't, but if you couldn't have both, which one would you really be less worried about? It's like, if you really feel like you're meant to be that athlete, you're meant to do that job, you're meant to be in that position, then it seems like, again, there's going to be an opportunity of a lifetime, but it's like you will not be able to have relationships while you're at this opportunity. So it may be, you know, the rest of your childbearing years or things like that. And the other way, it's like the years that you put into that, it would set back your opportunity and you'd have to, I don't know, there's a sacrifice, Pisces. And some of my Pisces, maybe in the past that you have made the sacrifice. And some of my Pisces, like people could kind of be edgy with you because they are someone who maybe made the decision that is being handed upon you. And they're salty because they are wondering what it would have been like had they chosen the other road. They're wondering what that would have been like. And so people are almost watching you, Pisces, and wondering what road you're going to take. For some of my Pisces, you could be getting a new car. You could be fixing a car. You could need to make sure you keep up with your oil changes, things like that. Something is definitely ending. For some of my Pisces, you've kept a loss to yourself or someone has kept a loss from you. For some of my Pisces, because you have been extremely betrayed in the previous chapter, something you are everything that I want to be or meant to be, supposed to be, but we lost it. Okay? It's giving that. So much, all this time you were pretending so much for my happy ending, it's giving that, Pisces. And it's like someone here could, 10, 10, 10, literally 3 10s. So you have all completions here. Some of my Pisces, you've really gone through huge life chapter changes, and because of that, you are playing the game of life a little smarter. Your silence says more. You realize silence holds more weight. You realize silence is also louder in many situations, and a lot of people, Pisces, around you right now, your silence is extremely loud to them. So yeah, you are getting that point across. You're also in this like self-care vibe, but it's not even like fully self-care, because people could say it's like selfish, but it's like you have a lot of children or a big home or a whole homestead, livestock and animals or children in home, or you help out parents, or you like caregive in a way. So it's like that does nourish you, but Queen of Cups sideways to me is like taking care of others and doing things for other people is actually what fills your heart. So it's like, it's funny when other people call you super selfish, because everything you do is for the benefit of another being's life. So how is it that you're super freaking selfish when all what you're busy doing is literally providing service and care for another's life? That's wild to me. Don't let people gaslight you like that. For some of my Pisces, something has, when people think something is unfair, like you have something unfair, it's like, but they don't realize how many hours a day you spend caring for another's life. And that is like the justice of it. Like it's not, you don't have this like easy, lackadaisical, la 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 life that people think you have. But because you enjoy your duties, you have that aura about you that people feel, like you exude that energy, but it's because you love what you do. But these people like don't understand, and they would crumble under the hours of like manual labor, heavy lifting, like outdoor, like you get your hands dirty for a Pisces that I'm talking to. And this can also be in your career. Like you can do a career that people are like, oh, must be nice. And it's like, but they don't understand the backside of it. You know, that's kind of like also people where it's like, must be nice to make your own hours. And it's like, yeah, what about self-employment taxes? Like all the paperwork behind everything, sticking to a schedule, like hitting your quotas. You know, like people really get jealous of people that are entrepreneurs, but at the same time it's like, are you really? Because like that salary goes a lot more, and as an entrepreneur I have to make way more to even match what that salary is, and people just don't understand that. So Pisces, there's something here of like, don't explain yourself to people. They just don't get it. They're not meant to get it. And there's also something here, again, remember who you are. If you have forgotten yourself, you have forgotten me. I'm hearing that whole speech that Mufasa gives Simba in the water. Maybe you need to look into water and ask for your ancestors to let you know something, Pisces.